Hey! Oh, 70!
The most anticipated quarterfinal contest in the National Science and Maths Quiz, that is the El Clasico of this year's National Science and Maths Quiz. Prempeh College, Adisadel College, and then Mfantsipim School has been called off because of the negligence of the fan base of two particular schools. Yes, and Primetime has released a statement. Also, I'll show you some videos from the venue, that is UCC, why the contest was cancelled or was postponed. It was an eyesore. Stay tuned in this video and I'm going to give you an update from Primetime on what really happened on that contest. My name is Kingsley and this is the Kingdom Narrative, where we talk about everything that is related to the National Science and Maths Quiz. Now let's get right into the video. Okay guys, it's been a while. I've been on this channel. It's been a while. I've been really busy, but then I've started posting videos from the quarterfinals. So if you've not watched the highlights yet, you can check all the highlights from the quarterfinals on this channel. So the most anticipated quarterfinals in the NSMQ 2025, that is between Prempeh College,
Mfantsipim School,
and then Adisadel College, was postponed because the fan base of Adisadel College and Mfantsipim School, which were, I think they were too much. They were a lot. And the organizers of the National Science and Maths Quiz, Primetime, couldn't contain the number. But listen, they couldn't contain the number because they've already made provision for that particular contest in a particular room. But according to Primetime, they made provision outside. We'll get to know in a statement they've released. But then the whole thing is that the fan base of these particular two schools are centered in Cape Coast. But we didn't get to see these particular occurrences when it was being hosted in the Ashanti region, where Prempeh College, Owas, Kumaka, Kuhis, these people have a lot of big fan bases, but we didn't see this particular occurrence occur, or this particular incident occur in the Ashanti region. So I'm skeptical of why it's happening in Cape Coast. But according to videos that I've seen online, according to videos that I've seen from our NSMQ goat Eden's story, it confirms that they were a bit rowdy and they were not trying to coordinate or cooperate with the organizers of the National Science and Maths Quiz. But how can I blame them? Because I saw a video on the National Science and Maths Quiz Facebook page of Adisadel College with their morale. I think the euphoria that was around this particular contest was too great. It was a highly anticipated contest, so the fan bases went crazy. When I saw the video of the morale from the Adisadel College, I said, nah, this contest, and it was also going to happen in the evening. I'm not sure they will be able to contain them. So the fan base not trying to coordinate with the organizers led to the postponement or cancellation of the contest, because they wanted to enter into the auditorium, and then they've made provision for them outside, because according to Primetime, now let's read the statement from Primetime. You get to know why the contest was cancelled. So this is the communique from the Primetime, and this is a communique, and it's dated October 31st, 2025. Now, the heading to the statement says that statement on the postponement of the third quarterfinal contest in Cape Coast. Primetime Limited regrets to announce the postponement of the third quarterfinal contest of the 2025 edition of the National Science and Maths Quiz, which was scheduled to feature Prempeh College, Adisadel College, and Mfantsipim School on October 30th, 2025 at the University of Cape Coast. Now, the postponement became necessary following a disruption caused by an uncontrollable crowd that forced its way into the auditorium, despite several measures we had put in place to manage the numbers. Now, according to my sources, they said this particular statement, uncontrollable crowd, is the Adisadel College and Butchie boys, according to sources. Prempeh College boys said that they had nothing to do with that. I saw a post. This is just a funny thing. I'm just chipping in that the Prempeh College guys that were bused to Cape Coast. Now they don't have anywhere to sleep, so they say when you see them on the road, please give them water. Let me continue. Now they continue. They said, we acknowledge that there are large auditoriums on campus. However, factors such as availability, accessibility, and suitability for our stage setup informed our choice of venue. The School of Graduate Studies auditorium was the most viable option, and we made provision there for the expected crowd. Now, there's a channel on YouTube that worked for last year. You know, last year it was done in Cape Coast. There's a channel on YouTube. I've forgotten the channel name, but it's one of the organizers, or I think one of the pundits for the National Science and Maths Quiz has a BTS, like behind the scene videos, and then they were interviewing the people who set up. Now, one of the things they made was that they were finding it very difficult getting the light, the sound in the venues on UCC campus, unlike auditoriums in KNUST, where it was easy for them to set up. So I understand them based on this. Each of the three schools was allocated a quota of 50 supporters. That is in the auditorium. That is what they are saying. 50 supporters from each school. Anticipating a large turnout, we provided 3 outdoor screens with chairs and canopies for comfort. 2 seminar rooms were also set up to stream the contest live. In addition, we arranged for police and campus security to maintain order. So because they knew they would have a large crowd for the last contest, this particular contest, they allocated 50 supporters that will go in for every school. But then they made provision outside also for them to be able to watch. But who will be at the venue and would want to be watching the screen when they can be in the auditorium seeing live action? I mean, yeah. So I understand the fan base too, though. Unfortunately, the desire of many to be inside, you see what I'm saying? The recording hall led to the breach and the long hold up of the start of the contest. Calling off the contest was the safest decision under the circumstances, as we wish to prevent possible clashes among supporters, especially after the contest and under the cover of darkness. We sincerely apologize to the participating schools and all of our stakeholders who were disappointed by the turn of events. Any inconvenience to you is deeply regretted. We wish to assure you that Primetime places a premium on ensuring the protection of life and property at all times, and that we shall continue to do all we can to provide a safe environment for all who participate in our competition. We are grateful for your support and understanding as we work to reschedule and ensure a smooth continuation of the contest. Signed, Management of Primetime Limited. So this is what really happened, and that was why the quarterfinal contest between Prempeh College, Adisadel College, and the Mfantsipim School was cancelled and postponed. Up to now, we've not gotten a date yet, but I'm sure it is going to happen. Today is Friday, so the last contest should be happening tomorrow, Saturday. I'm sure it is going to happen either closed doors, behind closed doors, or it's going to happen on Sunday, right? So that is the communique from the Primetime. So this is the reason why the contest was postponed and cancelled. So I hope in the future, Adisadel College, Butchie boys and Prempeh College boys are able to coordinate with the Primetime organizers of the National Science and Maths Quiz, Primetime Limited, so that the contest can take place, because we need some schools to throw. Please, we need some schools to throw. One school will win and 2 schools will be thrown. If you enjoyed today's video, kindly click the subscribe button and then like this video and also share for others here. I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.